Welcome back. We're back on my project car. As you can see, there's not really much change since last time, but I've been gathering parts and I've got a lot of the stuff ready now, so we're hoping over winter we can sort of get on with this rust repair and all the not so fun parts. We're going to sort of go over my plans and stuff. A few of you have sort of asked what I want to do and when's the next update, so here it is. Starting at the front, you might have seen when we went to the Nürburgring that I picked up some bodywork, which is sort of like a Group 2 racing kit. It's not very similar to ones that everyone else are running, but I did actually prefer this one. It should be really wide, so we're going to be looking at getting some good wheel tyre, so we should get some good grip, and it should be good for the power that I'm going for. And onto the engine, we've got the M42, which is from the A30. It's 1.9 16 valve, and it should be pretty good for turbo. A few people have done it before. It is actually an NA engine originally, but I plan to use the whole set HY35, which is fairly big for a 4-cylinder, but it's got a smaller exhaust housing on it, so it shouldn't be too bad. It shouldn't really be much of a laggy turbo. It's sort of built for the engine. I'm going to be running Mega Squirt, which is the ECU for it. It should be good enough. It's got the boost, it's got everything I need really. It's probably got a lot more than what I need, but I plan to put that in there. Yeah, so moving on to the chassis, well, as you can see, it needs a lot of work. It's pretty rough. I got the car for a good price, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just going to be a little bit time consuming. And I've got some Gaz custom made coilovers. They did a really good job of those. I'm really impressed with them. And that's probably one of my favourite parts that I've bought for the car yet. And then on with there's going to be a lot of sort of added bracing and structural work to sort of strengthen the car, because it's going to be triple the power that it was originally, if not more. So you might have seen in the last video we started trying the cage for size, and that should also add a lot of rigidity. And onto the rear section, the coilovers from the back are actually designed for an E30, because I'm using the E30 subframe and not using poly bushes. So that's going to require a little bit of work, but they've got some nice spherical bearings at the bottom, which interior wise, currently a shit tip. Yeah, it's rough. Nice. I've got some Sparko seats. They should be good. And what I sort of plan to do is keep it relatively minimal. I've got a nice Momo 07 suede steering wheel, which is very similar to the Prototypo, which is my favourite wheel, but you can only get that in leather, so I'm probably going to flock the dash or get it wrapped in suede to match. But the dash is really going to be the only sort of original interior component that's left. I may carpet the floors just to make it look nice, and the cage is going to be colour coded to the body, which I don't plan to reveal which colour I want to do yet, because it's going to be something a little different. So from the rear end, you can see, well, you might have caught it in the last video. If you didn't, you can watch it. We chopped out the rear arches, that's sort of tubbed out. And as I mentioned at the front, we've got the wide arch kit, which should sit right out here. Should be nice. And then going onto the rear end, I'm not 100% sure yet. I might do some sort of diffuser. I've got a spoiler which I am going to fit, and I might do a second spoiler, depending, sort of a ducktail plus a wing as well. And in the boot.
What boot?
There is nothing. But I've got an aluminium fuel cell. I've got sort of a collector pot, twin pump setup, twin filters, all with air and fittings. It should be a pretty good, reliable fuel system, and if I do sort of take it on track, no fuel starvation. So if anything blows my engine up, it'll be boost. In terms of the metalwork, we've still got quite a lot to do really. We've got new floor pans. These are a pattern part, you can't buy the original parts anymore. well, not floor pans, but you can get a lot of it. I've got new sills which are here. They are original BMW ones. The front end I've got quite a lot of the parts which are new. They're also BMW. And there's a little bit of repair to the chassis leg needed. I'm going to have to modify the rear subframe mounts and strengthen them because the A30 axle doesn't quite fit.
New shell.
What did you do? Just swear at me there?
Buy a new shell.
Buy a new... Go fuck yourself.
Get out of my room, I'm playing Minecraft!